Hey, welcome back to Learning to DIY. We're going to take a look at two mediocre work lights. I say that because they each have strengths and weaknesses. However, I seem to use them quite a bit, so totally not failures, right? So we have the Husky and the Defiant. Both have been found at Home Depot off and on. I think they had the Husky 2 for $15 and the Defiant 2 for 17 or 18 around the holidays for that one. You will be able to find them there. Taking a look here at a couple of features of each. I did count the LEDs on the Husky because obviously it's been a while since I had the instructions. It has 28 LEDs all in that little circle, and of course it has a white ring for reflection. Power button on top, and it takes 4 AA batteries. Got fresh Energizer Max batteries in there. Magnets on the bottom, as well as a clip to hook on, and it does adjust pretty much all the way around. So the magnets are good, so useful there. The Defiant features, this one has 52 LEDs, and it also has a stand. It also has 4 magnets and spread over a wider area versus the 2 on the bottom. These are in the back, and the handle or stand does not have magnets, but that doesn't prevent you from putting one on there yourself. Power button and USB output for USB-A, and it charges with USB-C. You can see the stats here, and it's not a bad light. I've used it quite a bit. Drawbacks. Well, for the Defiant, it is bright. It does have a feature where it will turn off automatically. I think that happens when it's not out of charge, but I can't be sure on that. I should test that more. But it does turn off automatically at some point. I don't know if it's to save itself or the universe. And unfortunately, it takes a very long time to charge. You might as well just charge this one overnight, because it's going to take a long time to recharge. And in my opinion, it doesn't really stay illuminated long enough compared to the time it takes to charge it, but that's just my opinion. On this one, of course, the disadvantage is it's going to take AA batteries, and I don't think it's quite as bright. We'll do a quick brightness test here. The Defiant lights being a bit more expensive than the Husky, I think the difference in the LEDs, I really think that even with the longer charge time, the Defiant is more useful, although I do like the clip, and I would want to add a magnet to the Defiant. So let's take a look here. I'm going to turn some lights down. Let's take a look at their brightness. Okay, let's take a look at the Defiant. Okay, and that has high and low and very low, and then it does blink. So the high is very high, and that's how the Defiant lights up. Here we have a bright and then a low beam. So there's the bright. If we can kick it back a little. Yeah, so that will light up the Defiant. So you can see that 52 LEDs is a lot more light output, but I mean, they're both good lights. They've both been pretty reliable. I haven't dropped the Defiant that much, but I've dropped the Husky quite a bit, and it's got a pretty tough exterior. This seems to me a little more fragile. The build of it might be a little more fragile, so I've actually knocked the Husky off because I banged it while it was being attached magnetically and it fell. So, but it's pretty tough. I mean, this is rubberized plastic in the gray, and then a harder tool-like plastic for the black part. Same with the rest of it. This one, it's a thinner, sort of molded plastic, a little more fragile. I think it's cheaper construction. So what you're buying right there is the light, and I doubt it could handle a fall as far as the Husky could. There are two mediocre lights still searching for a better light out there. Defiant does also have this in battery operated form. They do have the rechargeable. They may bring them back in the store for Christmas time, but for now, the only ones I've seen in the store were battery operated. The one that I demonstrated is 2,000 lumens, and those are two for $25 right now. So if you're interested in those, at least we have some additional information. But this is what the battery operated looks like, taking AA batteries. This gives you some information on the two different designs. Thanks for learning with me.